Yo, what's going on? In this video, I want to talk to you about 3 things you can do to gain more followers on Instagram. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Dan Reese. I run a business on Etsy called Zebrano Woodcraft, and I make and sell wooden rings online. The second biggest traffic source for my shop is Instagram. And currently I have about 13,000 followers on there, which isn't massive, but I want to share with you some of the things I've learned over the years to help you to grow your Instagram following so you can make more sales and gain more exposure for your business. For those of you who watch my content a lot, you'll probably recognize that this is like a bit of an unfiltered and unedited video. It's pretty rough. I apologise that I haven't been uploading a lot recently. That's because my laptop has just completely failed and is dead. So video editing is next to impossible. And if I'm honest, making DIY tutorials takes me a really long time. It's a long process, takes up a lot of my hours. And I just haven't had time because I've been too busy selling rings, which is a good thing. So this is more of a kind of a free-flowing kind of a bit of content. So I hope you enjoy it. Maybe I can bring you some value. Maybe I can tell you about a few things you've never learned before, never thought about before. So before I go on, this video is brought to you by Skillshare.com. For those of you unfamiliar, Skillshare is a website which gives its members access to over 20,000 courses online, ranging everything from business right through to more kind of crafty and arty skills. It's normally $15 a month, but you can get 2 months for free by clicking the link in the description of this video. So go and check that out, because pretty much most of this stuff I've learned about Instagram, I learned off of Skillshare. So, I've apologised for how rough the video is. I've introduced myself. Let's move on to the actual content, as I'm sure you're dying to know what I've got to say. So before I really get into these 3 or 4 tips, the one thing I wanted to touch on was the thing that will help you the most is to actually just post better, more engaging content. So I see all the time, like, I follow quite a few people whose posts are pretty boring, if I'm honest. So my number 1 tip really is just to upload one more diverse and one more entertaining content that adds value to people's day. So that might be that it's purely just entertaining, like it's funny, it's fun to watch. It might be educational, so obviously you learn something from watching the video or the post. Or it might just be like a satisfying thing to watch, like some insight into how your business or how your craft works, that kind of keeps me engaged and makes me want to follow you and share your stuff. So with that said, the one thing I found is that video content performs infinitely better than just plain photos or posts. So I would recommend learning a bit about video editing and getting used to capturing bits of your process throughout the day. That is assuming that you're an artist or a craftsman. You might be watching this video because you're into fitness, or you might be, I don't know, into baking or something. But, you know, this kind of applies to a lot of different industries. So we'll touch on a few things as we go along, but that's what I'd recommend, is upload video content that's informative, educational, funny, or just interesting to watch. So, with that being said, 3 things you can do to gain more followers on Instagram. Number 1, get shout outs from feature pages. So feature pages are basically pages that normally have like hundreds of thousands of followers, and on a daily basis they are hungry and looking for content to share. Now, presuming you have a nice 1 minute square video, it's quite important that you upload videos natively to the Instagram platform in the Instagram format, which is square and 1 minute long. You can find feature pages in your niche. So say for example, you're in woodworking. If you type in the hashtag woodworking in the search, you'll find like normally the top posts are like videos. So if you click on the video, scroll through the videos for woodworking, the top ones, and you'll normally find like a few like woodworking feature pages. I'm pretty sure there's one called woodworking feature. So all you need to do is upload your video to your page, and then you can just DM these feature pages and say like, hey, I've made a video and uploaded it. Would you like to share that video and give me a credit? You know, just give them permission to share it and say like your followers would enjoy watching this. It's in the niche. And basically I've had quite a good luck with this because I've uploaded a video like earlier in the year, and one page reposted it, and it's just been like a snowball. Like every couple of weeks, another feature page will upload the same video, or will share the same video. So that every like few weeks, there's like these spikes where like I'm getting like a few thousand extra views per day or per week whenever these feature pages share the video. Now imagine if you have like 5 or 6 of those style videos getting shared by various feature pages, you're going to make a few followers for sure. So that's what I recommend. Make your video content 1 minute long, square format, informative, educational, funny, or just plain interesting and satisfying to watch. Share it to your page and then message a ton of feature pages to try and get features. Now do this multiple times and you'll be good. Was that helpful? If that was helpful, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think of this video so far. I hope I haven't lost you. Stay tuned, there's a bit more coming. The second thing to gain more followers is to use DM groups and Telegram engagement groups to help you hit the explore page with your posts. So, say for example in the first instance where you've uploaded your awesome video, you can join like, or you can make DM groups, direct message groups on the Instagram platform. I think you're allowed like 15 people in a group chat, but all a DM group is a group of people in the same niche, and you all kind of help each other out. So when you upload a video, you would go onto the DM group and say, hey bros, I just uploaded this video, will you come and like and comment on it for me, and I'll do the same for you basically. So you all kind of help each other out. So what this does is Instagram likes it when your posts are getting a lot of engagement and likes and comments. So if you're all kind of helping each other out, and say there's 15 of you in the group and you all have this pact where you will all always comment and like each other's posts, then you know you've got 15 likes and comments straight away, which kind of signals to Instagram that is good. Now obviously it will be engaging and interesting content, so you'll get more organically as well, and then the next thing you know, the snowball effect happens where Instagram thinks, this content deserves to be on the explore page. So whenever someone logs into their Instagram app, they'll look through their kind of home page and your video might be suggested to them. And that's how you get a lot of traffic and a lot of reach with your posts. So DM groups is one. There's also an app you can get. It's kind of like an instant messenger, kind of group messenger app called Telegram. I'm quite new to this. I was never really familiar with it before. But on Telegram, you can find like really large engagement groups on there, where you can kind of go on and join the group. Each group normally has like rules, like for example, there's one which is like and comment on the 5 previous posts, and then post your post that you would like to be liked and commented on by the next 5 people. And it kind of goes in like this big kind of community chat sort of thing. So that's another way you can do. You could have your DM group, and then go through to Telegram and do 1 or 2 groups on there as well. and then boom, you've got quite a few likes and comments already in the bag before your actual organic likes and comments start coming in as well. And next thing you know, you hit the explore page, loads of people see your work, and everyone thinks you're awesome. Boosh! That was number 2. The third bit of advice is not actually my bit of advice really. This comes from Gary Vaynerchuk. Some of you might be familiar with this. It's called the $1.80 technique. It involves quite a lot of work, bit of grinding, but this could definitely work, and I think you could pick up a lot of followers this way. So the $1.80, basically, you choose a hashtag in your niche. How the hell do you say that word? Niche. Choose a hashtag in your niche, and then pick 9 of the top posts. They might be videos, they might be actual general page posts, like picture posts. And what you want to do is choose a hashtag and then choose the 9 top posts and leave a comment on each one. So the comment should be engaging, maybe ask a question or make like a witty observation. But basically the person who posted the post is likely to come back to you, and you might get in a conversation with other people in that niche. And so pretty much you're leaving your 2 cents on 9 individual posts. So if you leave your 2 cents on 9 posts, that's like 18 cents. And then you want to do that for 10 individual hashtags every single day, which would add up to $1.80. So this would really work because obviously you're engaged in a community. Lots of people will start to see that you're commenting on things, then they might come through to check out your profile. And just generally, it's a really good thing to do because you should be engaging with other people in your niche anyway. That's what Instagram is all about. So get after it and use the $1.80 technique. So far, I covered video content, getting shout outs, using DM groups and Telegram, and engaging with the community with the $1.80 technique. But I've written more notes than what I thought I needed, so I'm going to cover them anyway, because at the end of the day, the Wolf Book of Power never lies, and if it goes in this book, I'm gonna put it out into the world. So there's a couple of bonus ideas for you. One would be for running stories or posting stories. So I mentioned earlier in the video about posting more diverse content, and one of the tools that you can use on a daily basis is your Instagram stories. Now I was using this wrong for a really long time, and I basically just post like pictures of my meal or just like some stupid observation, but I never really realized how powerful the Instagram story could be until I ran like a Q&A. So there's a tool in your stories where you can leave a little box and you can just say something along the lines of, ask me anything. And the one day that I did this, my Instagram story blew up. It was crazy. There was so much interaction. Like I never even knew that so many people were taking notice or that would interact with me. But the day I run a Q&A, my story went crazy. It reached so many people. So my advice would be to run a Q&A. Don't do this like every day. Maybe do it once every week or once a month. Run a Q&A. Leave that little box saying, ask me anything or ask me a question about this, whatever. And then every single person who sends you a question, answer them in the next part of your story. So somebody asked me like, how did you start making rings? I just told them my story and answered that in the next story. And then somebody else asked me like, what's your favorite material? Or somebody said, can you do an impression of Disturbed Down with the Sickness? And it just became like really funny. There were some serious questions, some more funny questions, but it was awesome. And that story reached like so many more thousand people than what my normal stories do. So that's awesome. And another thing you can do if you run a Q&A is make sure that when you use the story, pull in like the little hashtag emoji thing and stick in your main hashtag of your niche. And basically, if a lot of engagement comes through for your Instagram story, that can then get featured on the actual hashtag. So you can gain more followers from your Instagram story, which is absolutely sick. So give that a go, try running the Q&A. It's fun, and also, I mean, it's not all just about gaining new followers. Basically, if your existing followers are really engaged and they love your stuff, then you know, sometimes it's more quality than quantity. And my last idea would be to go live on Instagram, but interview someone else in your niche. So basically, when you go live and you interview someone, the screen is split, and you'll be at the top and they'll be at the bottom, or it might be the other way around. I don't know. I've never tried it, but you can do this, and then all of your followers will be notified you've gone live, and all of their followers will be notified that you've gone live, and you can kind of share the love between your audiences, which is what everybody wants, right? Sharing love between audiences. Banging. So that was actually, it was meant to be 3 things you can do to gain more followers on Instagram, but it ended up being 5. So I hope you're happy. I know it's a long video. I know I'm kind of rambling. My accent's stupid. My hairdo is stupid. But I hope that some of my advice isn't that stupid, and somebody listens and is inspired. So if you are inspired and you want to learn more stuff about social media and video editing and photography and selling on Etsy and just generally being a bloody legend, then go and check out Skillshare. Click the link in the video. You can go through, use my link. You get 2 free months, which is only $15 a month. I'm not gonna lie, I'm an affiliate, so I get a little small amount, enough to buy me like a coffee to keep me going and keep making these videos. So go and check Skillshare out. You get 2 months for free. You get 2 months for free, and then you can quit after the 2 months if you want. But you won't want to because it's sick. Right, anyway, cool. Nice one, YouTube, Instagram, wherever you're watching it. I know it's a long one. Hope you enjoyed it. See you in the next one. Safe.